So continuing the crop of Christmas orders that we've got being finished up in the next week, obviously, with just a few days to go till Christmas. We have here another Slimline Bar-Top. This is the second of three we've got. This is Ian Walmsley's Slimline Bar-Top. Now for this project, Ian was on a budget and did want to try and keep the cost down as much as possible. So by supplying some of his own parts, we've been able to produce a machine a little bit cheaper for him. Now we don't do this for everybody because the concern is that if you supply your own parts, there is a possibility in any build that something could be damaged, we could get a surge, we could just get something go wrong, or we couldn't strip it down, particularly PCs and things like that. We would much prefer to use our own setups, which are a lot more customised. We can't install our software on other people's systems because it does not port. But this customer supplied his own 19-inch monitor. I say 19, I think it's actually closer to 20 inches, this monitor, and as you can see that's quite a huge display in there. He went for the basic marquee, which has been backlit there. We've got the standard black T-moulding, basic red and blue colour scheme, and he opted for red and blue Sanwa ball-top joysticks. Now it's hard to tell from the pictures, but Sanwa ball-tops are a little bit smaller than the mag sticks that we can also supply, but some people prefer the smaller bat top to those, and those wanting a bat top like the mag stick but want the feel of the Sanwa, these are perfect. So I'm quickly going to fire up a game and just quickly show this running. Now one thing I'll explain before I launch this is that this is the customer's own monitor, and one bad thing is I can't see how to disable the resolution warning which comes up when you change to a game. You can see there it's telling me it should be switched to 1280 by 1024. I've looked through the in-screen menu and I can't see how to do that, so he will have to try and sort that himself or just live with it. On any monitors we select, we try and select monitors that won't do any kind of things like that, or where you can fade the OSD menu. The game we've fired up here is Strikers 1945. This is one of the many sequels to 1942. Some people ask how vertical games look on a horizontal monitor. Now you can see it maintains, the way we set it up, it maintains its aspect ratio, and obviously constricts the height to obviously the limits of the horizontal screen. It's not a problem at all. People think, oh, you're wasting all this space, but after all this time, you know, people are used to watching movies with letterboxing and things like that. Playing games with it is now different. At the end of the day, you'd rather have it in the correct aspect ratio than have to mess about with rotating screens and things like that. And it's still a decent screen size, especially sat this close to it. So I'm just going to quickly play a little bit of this with my left hand. Not the easiest thing in the world to do, as you can see, but I am somewhat doing it. Everything's working just fine. You can see that game is running just sweet. Like I say, this is one of three we've got to go out for Christmas, and I hope Ian is very happy with his machine, and we'll send some pictures of it being ran in his own home once he gets it back there.